Prologue, Jade's story begins. Behind her escape. I've been listening to Abraham Hicks talk about attracting what you really want in life. Manifestation has become the buzzword of this era. The idea being that if I can see it, I can live it. I have come to accept the concept. In my mind and in my heart, I truly believe I want peace. For me, peace represents certainty. The certainty of knowing my place in the world. The certainty of the world making sense to me. The certainty that I am on a path to realize my heaven on earth. Every morning, right around sunrise, I wake up and put on the headphones that sit under my pillow as I sleep at night. I press the play button and listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza's Abundance and Happiness Morning Guided Meditation. Around the 10-minute mark, he instructs me to visualize what I desire and to know that it will come to pass. I visualize a life of peace, where I wake up every morning grateful for the sunrise, the soft breeze that will greet me throughout the day, and the sounds of life I've come to rely on to know that a new day has begun. I have come to a realization, though. I don't think I do a good job with my visualizations. I am not manifesting what I should be manifesting. My conscious mind says peace, but I am beginning to suspect that maybe, just maybe, I unconsciously enjoy chaos and strife. Why? Because somewhere along this journey, I seem to have allowed the chaos I consciously rejected back into my life. The tranquility I've so meticulously craved and crafted for myself, it's been swept away. In its place stand the twin hurricanes of Zoe and Lynn. Who are they? These chaotic storms are my family. Zoe is my beloved niece, and Lynn is the woman who calls herself my mother. In a moment of weakness, I extended them an invitation to my new abode in Ica, Mexico, a place that has become my home, my sanctuary. What on earth was I thinking? After I extended the invitations, I knew I would come to regret them. I don't know what came over me. It was as if the universe conspired to test my resolve. I had no idea that simple invitations would snatch away my coveted inner peace, and in its place, usher in a tumultuous whirlwind. This wasn't the Mexican life I had dreamt of just last year. Chapter 1. What's in a name? Jade. Asheville, North Carolina. A year ago, I decided my life needed to change. Some days, I would wake up and all I felt was rage. I felt like everyone around me just wanted to take from me so much more than they were willing to give. I hated the small inconsiderations, the friends who made plans with me and canceled at the last minute, the plumber who quoted me one price, destroyed my pipes, and then quoted me double, or the drivers on the road who felt like letting you into their lane was a crime. I hated that prices were rising faster than I could keep up with. I hated social media. What was once an amusing pastime has turned into a cesspool of scripted reality TV influencers, small and large, all vying for the most likes, high engagement, and rankings. I hated politics. What was briefly a vehicle for change morphed into a hideous exercise of childish antagonism that used to be confined to the playground. I just hated people. My life started feeling claustrophobic, and I was desperate to escape. Despite doing everything by the book, I had a nagging sense that something wasn't right. I was missing something in my life. I should have been happy. Despite rising prices, I was very secure financially, had a reliable profession in little danger of being taken over by AI, and had realized all the dreams I set for myself. I started thinking that maybe that was the problem. I stopped dreaming. Instead, I'd become scared, complacent, and apathetic about my future. So, to quiet my discontent, I took a leap and started seeing a therapist. I am a licensed and practicing therapist and am fully aware that colleagues do not make the best clients. Neither I nor my therapist, Chloe, were surprised when therapy failed to achieve any results. 6 months into our sessions, she suggested that I take a retreat. I jumped at the suggestion. I needed a break, and what could be better than a rejuvenating retreat? That's how I ended up committing to a 5-day Tantra healing retreat in Tepoztlan, Mexico.